What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to talk to you about the new Aurora Duocart. And what do I mean about that? Well, you've seen me review the Aurora Duocart before, where it had the red body and the gold cap. That was the new Aurora Duocart, because long time ago was the original. It's now a vintage fountain pen. But Aurora brought back the design and came out with the new Aurora Duocart. And that had some mixed results. Design-wise, it was perfectly fine. But as you've seen in my reviews of the pen, which I will link in the iCard, I've actually done two. I've done the original review and the second thoughts on it. And the review was always, I like it. I like the way that it performs, but it has a lot of hard start issues and a couple flow issues. So when it works beautifully and it's great, but when it doesn't, it's frustrating. And a lot of that was caused because the nib did not sit directly flush onto the feed. And that caused a lot of flow issues. When you actually got it writing, and it was good, you could write for a really long time. But the moment you stopped writing, it would take a little bit of time to get it going again. And that was happening to a lot of people. So Aurora heard all that feedback, and then they came out with the second iteration. This one happens to be a different color, happens to be one that I adore much better than the red and the gold. I still like that color. It's just, I'm starting to get away from red pens a little bit. There are a few exceptions, but for the most part, I am. And I really like the color of this. It's kind of like a seafoam green and all chrome finishes, which I like. I prefer chrome over gold. There are some instances where gold is just spot on, but as a general rule, I prefer chrome or stainless steel or whatever. So I really like this. And Aurora, good job, guys. Dang. Thank you for listening to everyone's feedback. They have corrected pretty much everything now. It's great. They actually redesigned the feed completely. It looks completely different than the other one that I have. The nib and the feed now sit completely flush together. It's still, a cartridge converter fountain pen system. I right now have the Aurora Blue Black long cartridge in here. And it's really great. It's really great. I really like this pen now. Everything that was wrong with it has been fixed, and everything that was right with it has stayed right. So Aurora, great job. I'm gonna flip this around and show you how it writes, because that is ultimately the most important part of this fountain pen. If you want a super in-depth review of the way that it looks and all that kind of stuff, check out my other reviews. Just keep in mind that everything I was talking about with flow issues have now been fixed, thankfully. Okay, so the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This is a medium steel nib. It's the only option that comes with this pen, but you can have it ground finer if you want. Filled again with Aurora Blue Black. It writes really smoothly. It's pretty wet, it's on my finger now. It's not like an absolute gusher, but it is certainly consistent and will put down a nice line. As far as line variation goes, you're not really gonna get anything. I mean, it is a hooded nib, so come on there, focus. So the tines are pretty small. Reverse writing. This is one of the few pens where you totally can, and it's actually very pleasant. As far as the difference for line variation, you can definitely get down to a fine nib. So it's very pleasant, actually. I'm quite surprised. And even upside down, there's really no flow issues. very, very nice. I like it a lot, actually. So pretty much, Aurora, thank you for being super dope. Do I recommend this pen? Oh, heck yeah. In my second thoughts video, I basically said I recommend it if you get one of the newer ones, but I don't recommend it if you're picking up one of the older ones, just because you are going to have some flow issues. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. But now 100% I recommend it. It's a light pen, but it does have a bit of weight if you post it because of the metal cap. I think it'll fill a good spot in many people's fountain pen collections. And it doesn't look like any pen really that's out there that's modern. Now, if it's a lot of vintage, check boxes, but yeah, so that's my thoughts. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you really like the video but haven't yet done so already, do hit that subscribe button. New videos come out every Monday and Friday, and some Q&A type stuff Tuesdays and Thursdays. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.